Bliss.
Well, you read the title and seen the thumbnail obviously, so today we're going to be analyzing and reviewing a creepy YouTube iceberg. So take it out of your favorite cart, or go grab your favorite snack, and enjoy the emotional roller coaster that is this iceberg. Shit, I forgot to explain what an iceberg is. Essentially, an iceberg is just a visual representation used to illustrate how certain corners of the internet are structured. For example, in this iceberg, the very top is pretty mundane stuff that most people can, if they haven't already, come across on their own while surfing the web. This includes things like Don't Hug Me I'm Scared, Salad Fingers, and Smile HD. But of course, the deeper you go into the iceberg, the more obscure and unknown the content tends to get. So for the first few layers of this iceberg, we're gonna move a bit faster than usual and breeze past them, just to get to the actual creepy stuff. An anti-piracy screen is basically new features or an aspect that a developer adds to a game, only meant to be seen by people who've purchased the game illegally. They're often used as a way to let game pirates know that the game is aware it hasn't been purchased through legal methods, and sometimes they're used to prevent pirates from playing the games at all. Now obviously, it can be a bit creepy to boot up a game that you pirated on your computer, expecting it to be just like the version you played at your cousin's house last weekend, only to see a warped or unsettling version of the game. So naturally, this concept struck a lot of people as interesting. Unfortunately though, a lot of anti-piracy screens that people watched on YouTube were fake. A lot of these videos were made by content creators in order to scare their fans. An example of these fake anti-piracy screens are pirated versions of both Mario Party DS and Mario 64. Both of these creepy anti-piracy screens are fake, but it's always good for a late night scare. This was an event that blew up way back in the olden days of 2016, where many content creators were making content targeted towards children. The content used popular characters like Spider-Man, Minions, My Little Ponies, and of course Elsa in order to draw in the attention of children. However, the content became controversial as parents began examining the videos that their children were watching. In fact, a lot of these videos seemed like straight up fetish content, with constant themes of things like pregnancy, scat and piss fetishes, and feet fetishes. So YouTube naturally had a problem on their hands. Yet, they continued to promote these videos on their platform. Now many assume that the creators of ElsaGate content were mainly in it for the money. And while that's not so far-fetched, it was also suspected that many of the creators were pedophiles or groomers, and they were using their platform to draw in or lure children.
Lightning round.
Salad Fingers started in 2007 and follows a disturbed Korean man thing named Salad Fingers as he does weird and unnerving things. This series is full of creepy lore I'm sure most of you would love. Don't Hug Me I'm Scared is a series about 3 friends who interact with weird creatures that take them on creepy adventures every episode. This series is also filled with creepy lore I'm sure you'll love. Smile HD is a gory parody of My Little Pony in which the characters— actually, I don't want to talk about this one, it scared me as a kid. Lost episode creepypastas were the era of YouTube where a lot of content creators were making fake episodes of popular shows such as The Simpsons, SpongeBob, and even Max and Ruby. A lot of these videos, however, were nothing more than hoaxes and creepypastas that have a lot of self-contained lore I'm sure that most, if not all of you, will love. I Feel Fantastic is a video most viewers have had the misfortune of coming across while browsing this red and white hellscape of a platform. The video is unsettling to most as the main model of the video, named Tara, borders the uncanny valley as she sings in a monotone voice while the camera zooms in on her. The lyrics Tara is singing are also unsettling in and of themselves, saying things like, "I feel fantastic, please leave," and "Run, run, run, please." The internet began to run rampant with this video, as we let our collective imagination take the story to very dark places. The main theory, however, was that the creator of the video had murdered a woman, and the clip showing the ground outside was actually the burial site of the victim. This theory wasn't too shat-bait crazy, as the description of the original video included weird and cryptic texts about the Greek myth of Pygmalion, an accomplished sculptor who believed that all women are tainted and should never be loved. So the sculptor basically sculpted his own ideal wife out of ivory and fell in love with the stone-cold bitch. And the goddess, Aphrodite, saw this sculptor and brought the statue to life for him. After doing some light digging, however, it came to light that the creator, John Bergeron, had made Terry the Android as part of a series of music video projects he was experimenting with, thus putting an end to the mass hysteria of the video. Before we get into this one, I want to again remind you guys that I won't be going into every single entry on this iceberg, just the ones I find interesting, as I wouldn't be comfortable pushing out content that I myself wouldn't watch. Local 58 is an analog horror series / ARG you can watch right here on YouTube. The series is about a TV station that's constantly getting hijacked by some alien race. The aliens use subliminal visuals and text to send some sort of cryptic message to the viewers. For example, in one of these hijackings, we see a little boy walking through a graveyard. The boy then lies down in his own grave and waits for the moon to pass over him, and when it does, the boy dies. And what's even creepier, in another video, the hijackers straight up tell the viewers to look up at the moon. So it's clear that the aliens are trying to take out humanity in one way or another. But this ARG actually got popular quite a while ago, and MatPat did a film theory on it already, so I recommend you go watch that if you're interested in hearing more about it, as he goes far more into depth than I'd be able to. Blank Room Soup is generally regarded as a mystery among the internet, as the first two videos show creepy mascots in an empty room watching a hostage eat soup at a table, and the other videos show what seem to be two other hostages of the people in mascot costumes. However, after doing some digging, the internet found out that the mascots were actually named Ray Ray and were created by the animator Raymond S. Percy. The animator had claimed that the costumes were stolen one night during a performance at a club in Hollywood. After the mascots were stolen, someone had emailed the original Blank Room Soup video to Percy himself, and so Percy posted it on his channel as to share with his business team. A while after the videos were uploaded, an internet user named Mr. Enigma posted on his forum that he had actually solved the mystery. Enigma contacted the Ray Ray TV YouTube channel only to find out that it's actually been a hacker, not Percy, he's been talking to. Percy was eventually alerted of this and changed the password of the channel to lock the hacker out. The hacker eventually started claiming that they were the one who stole the suits and posted it for some cryptic reason. However, while the story is interesting, we can't 100% confirm that the story is absolutely true, not necessarily because Enigma is lying, but because he was being lied to. Many began to suspect that Percy's account wasn't actually hacked, but it was him pretending to be a hacker on his own account. A few years after the incident, YouTuber Filmato published a video sharing his shocking discovery. We learned that the man in the torture soup video was actually a drummer for a band called Stolen Babies, and the creator of the suits, Percy, had actually animated a music video for the band's song Push Button. And well, after realizing that the music video came out the year after the original video, the story kind of falls into place. I mean, just taking one look at the video, you can see two of the Ray Ray suits being worn. Now, I want you guys to look at this photo shoot, and look closely at the drummer. Now, look at the torture soup video. Yup, the video had been debunked as nothing more than a hoax. Obey the Walrus is a video from 2008 with trippy psychedelic type visuals, and I mean that genuinely, by the way. I tried watching this shit while high and f***ing vomited, I swear to god. The video also shows us creepy visuals such as an anorexic woman tap dancing and moving around, while a disturbed version of the Itsy Bitsy Spider plays in the background. Finally, the woman walks towards the camera and it transitions to a walrus. We eventually found out that the actor of the video was a drag queen with polio named Johnny Baima, which explained away his unique appearance. The video is actually just a bunch of clips from Johnny's movie, which have been edited in a way to look unsettling or fear-inducing. The extreme psychedelic effects of this video can vary, making some people laugh hysterically, while others cry uncontrollably. Username 666, often regarded as YouTube's first creepypasta, is a video that first surfaced on YouTube around 15 years ago. Basically, it was a video documenting the experience of a user who typed 666 at the end of a YouTube URL before pushing enter. The user repeatedly refreshes the page, causing it to gradually become more and more distorted over time. The screen eventually turns entirely red with little spots all over, hence why I put the trigger warning. The Dawn is Your Enemy was originally a bump animation made for Adult Swim, meaning it would play for the closing out segment of the program. However, Adult Swim no longer airs this bumper anymore, and a while after the bumper was last aired, many users had claimed to be traumatized by what they had seen, stating that instead of the normal eerie melody that plays in the background of the video, they heard what can only be described as the screams of the damned. Many viewers were disturbed by this, theorizing that it could only be the recorded audio of a murder scene. which led everyone to beg the question, just how did Cartoon Network and Adult Swim get their hands on this audio?
Hi, Walter. I was at the mall today and guess what happened? I met the most wonderful girl.
Hey Walter is a video that surfaced around 7 or so years ago, full title being, "Hey Walter, I got a new girlfriend today." The video shows a tub of lard excitedly speaking to his friend Walter about his supposed new girlfriend. He then goes into describing all the things they do together, such as shopping, buying jewelry, and eventually her coming back to his house. All seeming just a little off-putting, but not too alarming yet.
We decided to go and take a look at some of the jewelry at K Jewelers, and she picked out this most awesome necklace, the most amazing necklace I've ever seen. And I know she wanted me to buy it for her because she kept on looking at me and kept on giving me that look. You know the look. I know she hates cameras, Walter, but I'm going to show you her anyways. You ready?
So yeah, this video made many viewers believe that we had all witnessed a real hostage situation, and this man was uploading it to YouTube in hopes that only his friend Walter would see it. But to his dismay and ours, the video went viral.
I am the beast.
I actually refuse to go any deeper into this one. However, I will let you guys watch a quick snippet of the Beast video, only because it's such a gucking foot song.
Keeping me out. I am the beast that cuts the meat. Now that they're dead, you can sink in your teeth. I am the beast that grows the wheat. I make bread to eat it with meat. I am the beast that makes the fleece. Keeps you warm, keeps out fleas. I am the beast that handles deeds. Yeah.
So it's basically just this green monster singing about all the things that he apparently does. Like that's his you know, like he's the big OG of the world. Basically, anything you've done, he's done it better though, nigga. I'm sorry, I don't know where I was going with this.
There is something wrong with Teddy. Don't worry, Teddy. The doctor's going to find out what is wrong. Count down from 10 now, Teddy.
So this video was uploaded to YouTube around 10 years ago, and it starts off in a relatively friendly manner, with the narrator claiming that the stuffed animal, Teddy, needs an operation done on him. Now the doctor does the operation, and it is somewhat disturbing, but still relatively cute, replacing Teddy's organs with things like sprinkles.
The doctor takes a closer look at Teddy's bonbons. That isn't a healthy bonbon, Teddy. Here is what a healthy bonbon looks like. The doctor removes the bad bonbons. Now let's look inside Teddy's play pouch. The doctor says, what a mess. More sprinkles, please.
So of course, you know, it's all cutesy and fun until the doctor removes the sprinkle layer and reveals human organs with a unicorn toy stuffed between them. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure I can show this on my channel, so I'm just going to be very careful, but trust me.
Oh, that is a good sign. Teddy's crotch unicorn is healthy. That means his imagination is healthy.
So the doctor takes out Teddy's kidney, and it looks like actual animal meat or something. I don't know, maybe from a human, maybe from an animal. But it has sprinkles and crayons shoved in it.
Look at Teddy's kidney crayons. They have gangrene. The doctor puts in nice red healthy crayons.
Right, so I'm actually going to show this part to you so you can see why I almost vomited while watching this the first time.
The doctor looks inside Teddy's courage sack. What has happened? What has the doctor discovered? Oh, look. Teddy is riddled with fear. He is afraid. Look at what fear does to your courage sack. The fear is removed and the doctor replaces it with curiosity.
Look at him, sleeping like a baby.
Yeah, like a fat, little baby.
Like a little, fat, ugly baby.
Like a fat, ugly, little abandoned baby.
Now, Cat Ghost, while creepy, is just a horror series you can watch on YouTube. The series centers around characters Nara, Elon, and Gideon, a ghost, a cat, sorta, and a hedgehog, I think. I don't know. So yeah, it's pretty cool actually, and I think you guys should go check it out for the lore.
Here at Pizza Time Pizza, we don't use any preservatives or fake ingredients. We only use fresh, farm-grown, organic ingredients. Hi, I'm a real person, and I eat Pizza Time Pizza every day.
Pizza Time Pizza is a YouTube video made by the film creator Alex Bale. The video plays like an ad for a new pizza place called Pizza Time Pizza. The narrator of the ad desperately tries to gain the trust of the viewer in an attempt to get them to buy there. Initially, this seems to be a jokey haha parody of like Domino's or Pizza Hut or something. That is, until a scene plays that's a little more than slightly concerning.
After joining the Pizza Time Pizza family, my old friends and family couldn't weigh me down anymore. Because I killed them.
We later see someone eat the pizza and collapse.
Pizzas are so great, you'll want to cleanse yourself of your past sins. Join the Pizza Time Pizza family. Kill your parents. You are worthless. You are nothing. We will make you strong. Join the Pizza Time Pizza family today. The weak will be sacrificed. Your blood will be the very exhaust of the enlightened.
We will be rewarded in the Pizza Time Pizza afterlife. Only at pizzatimepizza.wixsite.com/pizzatimepizza. Kill your parents. Kill your parents. Kill your parents. Kill your parents. Kill your parents.
So yeah, clearly this is some spooky fuck around and find out type shit that I would not be fucking around with. But as stated before, this is a series made by Alex Bale. You can go watch the series in full on his channel right now. I don't want to spoil anything beyond what is mentioned on the Iceberg, as that seems wrong and unfair to the content creator himself. Now, I want to give a warning. If you are high on literally anything, I advise you not to watch this, as it can cause a really bad trip. And I had to look away from the screen several times on my first watch just to remain somewhat sane. The video, Agamemnon Counterpart, was uploaded June 13th, 2006. Oh hey, I was born that year. Now, the original upload is not available, seeing as the uploader deleted his account in 2023. However, the internet did its thing like usual, and we now know the strange origins of this video. So apparently, the video was created by Jason Kovac and Michael Robinson, and it was made for an art showcase competition. Now, initially hearing this, I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. It's kind of, you know, I get art is subjective, but like, if you're only going to subject people to a epileptic seizure, I feel like you should be disqualified. And it's crazy because we don't actually know like how they did in the art competition, but you know, we know that that's where the video stems from. Sitting and Smiling is a YouTube series uploaded by Benjamin Bennett, and the entirety of all these videos consists of Ben sitting and staring at the camera. He never moves, he never stops, and he has over 200 videos of him doing this on his channel for hours on end. In one of the videos, known as Sitting and Smiling Robbery, a fly lands on Ben's head, but Ben doesn't move at all. And if you think that's some crazy dedication, later in the video, someone breaks the lock off of Ben's door and robs him right in front of his face, but he continues smiling and filming the whole video.
Hello?
Now, it's widely believed that Ben is actually an artist, as he actually performs at events like the Trauma Salon, which is an event where artists go to process their trauma through art. So maybe that's what we're all seeing, yet another artist dedicated to his art.
Phantom. See. Red.
There Is Nothing, or Dining Room Where There Is Nothing, is a video uploaded to YouTube by David Earl. The video shows a girl sitting in a dining room with the outside world being on fire. The girl looks mildly disturbed and speaks gibberish before falling face first into her plate.
See. Red.
However, after the video is played backwards, you actually realize what she's saying.
There is nothing.
Hi guys, it's Daisy Brown. I'm just talking to the camera, and I'm gonna show you guys how I feed Alan.
Now, if you're a nigga like me, then you had the same reaction to whatever the that was that we just saw, but you gotta admit, it's pretty cool. Now, Daisy Brown is actually an ARG series about a girl, Daisy Brown, who was left alone by her dad, who is a DNA scientist that had become depressed over the loss of his wife. Daisy's dad had left her with a monster he had created named Alan.
He's blind. In case you haven't noticed, his eyes are very foggy. You can't see anything.
Now, Alan is a little unfortunate, and by that I mean he's blind and can only process sugar and water.
I'm gonna show you. His body is very unique. He can only process sugar, so I'm gonna feed him these little sugar tablets. So he is blind. He might be confused. Alan?
In the video, let's chat about Dad, Science, Alan, and the basement. Daisy struggles to actually find positive attributes to give her dad, leading the viewers to believe that her dad hasn't actually been very present in her life.
Okay. Hi guys, it's Daisy Brown, and this is Alan. He is right now drinking a mixture of sugar water. He he raised me, and it was just about a year ago when I woke up one morning and Alan was in the kitchen. It was a year and a half ago. It was about a year and a half, yeah. I woke up and came downstairs and Alan was in the kitchen. He didn't look like this. He was a lot smaller, a lot gooier, kinda. And I was scared at first, and my dad explained that he's been working on creating a type of life.
So from what we know, this girl is in a house home alone with weird monsters made by her neglectful mad scientist dad. Now, the series is a bit creepy and a bit disturbing, but probably perfect for most people watching. So as to avoid any more spoilers, I'm gonna recommend you go watch the rest of the series yourself. Don't say I never put you on to anything.
Feel good today.
Feel Good Today was a video uploaded by YouTube artist Jordan Goes to Sleep, and it was published to YouTube 6 years ago. The video starts with a weird, human-eyed dinosaur creature with pink ooze frozen in place dripping from its mouth and arms. However, instead of giving us a scare, the dino gives us words of encouragement, telling us how strong we are and how good we should feel.
Feel good today. You're stronger than you think.
We later learn that the dino is a self-proclaimed therapist, looking to help creatures he finds as small or worthy of help. We know this because, well, he says exactly that to the next creature he comes across.
Hello there. You look like a very small, helpless little creature. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a certified therapist, and one of the highest names in the mental health industry. I'm here to help you with your troubles. Tell me a bit more about yourself. Well, that's very fascinating. What else can I help you with today? Oh, I'm sorry. Your free session is expired. Here, feel free to take my card and schedule your next appointment.
It's a bit eerie as the creature doesn't speak, but what happens next is even weirder.
One day, I will have my very own office in a very big clinic in a very big city. I will fix my patients, and they will fix me.
Now, clearly, the dinosaur is longing for some sense of purpose as he actively goes out and seeks people he believes needs help, and he claims to be a doctor even though he obviously isn't. Now, initially, my thoughts were more focused on how the dinosaur, while seemingly being an oozing mess, still tries to make the viewers and little creature feel better throughout the video, possibly representing those who attempt to avoid their own internal conflicts by helping others. Alright, look, I think I'm going to split this video into 2 parts. With this being the first 4 layers done, I'll finish the next 4 in a few days and get the video out. And as most of you know, the deeper you go into the iceberg, the creepier the content. So if you want to stick around for that, feel free to subscribe I guess, or leave a comment or something. I'm not quite sure how to end this video, so bye.